All right, welcome back to another Sledgehammer Tie-Dyes episode. Today I'm going to be making a Ron Star. So I've already gone ahead and done the center symmetry flip. I do have a video already on that. If you want to see how to do this, I'll link that in the description down below. But for now, I'm just going to move on from here. So it's going to start off with an airplane mandala fold. And I've recently seen a new way to do it. I mean, it does the same thing. It's just a different way of going about it. And I saw that from a guy named John Kaczynski over on the 1 Hour Tie-Dye Facebook page, or group rather. And it's an interesting way to do it, and I think it's kind of fun. All right, so we're gonna fold this down. And this is the front of our shirt right here. And this is what's gonna start that airplane fold. You just wanna get everything laid out flat as you can. And we're mainly concerned with the front. So the back, well, the front I can get all nice and straight like this. The back is gonna do that and kind of go up at an angle, but that's okay. So I'm gonna drop the hem of this just below the bottom of the bottom of the shirt sleeve. And you just want to keep trying to maintain this whole thing as flat as possible. Because the better you fold it, the better results you're going to get. So I'm going to take the bottom of the shirt here and flip this up. And coming in from the top, we're going to fold that down. This is what gives us that airplane look. That's why they call it the airplane mandala. And again, just trying to keep everything as nice and neat as possible. So once you get to this point, now we're just going to flip this just like that. Just keeping everything as together and neat as possible. Okay. So to start off the Ron Star, you're gonna wanna get yourself your sinew. Go ahead and tie a slip knot off on the very beginning. And I need my scissors. Okay, so the first fold on this guy is where you take the tip, and I'm actually gonna zoom in for this. You take the tip and you fold it down to where these the folds kind of create like a right angle. So like that. And you're going to take your sinew and you're going to tie right across the center of that big fold. Right from the inside of it to the middle of the outside of it, if that makes sense. That's the first tie. I'm going to go ahead and cut off that tail. And so now we're just going to kind of keep going doing sort of the same thing. Just going to come down, fold it at a right angle, take our sinew, and I like to kind of press down either with my palm or my finger just to keep everything flat, because you don't want things to kind of buckle up and bulge on you. And we're just going to keep going, keep folding in the same direction. So once you fold it down, all the others are going to be folded down as well. Okay, so that's the basic tie of the Ronstar. Really not all that difficult once you get your brain wrapped around what you're doing. So you could have stopped right about like right here or right here and just kept that star on the front half of the shirt. I kind of went a little bit further just so there would be something going on the back. You can do whatever you want on the back. You could stop here, you can crinkle this up, you can do a scrunch. There's a lot of different things that you can do. I just continued it all the way down just to give it some random lines going across the back of the shirt. Okay, so the first color I'm going to be using is Lime Pop. And I'm going to be coming in and putting that on all of the sinew ties. And now I'm going to come in with my garden sprayer and I'm just going to go ahead and push all this through. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. All right, so hopefully we got a good bit of that green stuck underneath those sinew ties. So before I continue, I'm just going to come in and squeeze some of that excess water out. So for the tip of the Ronstar, I am going to come back with more green, more of that Lime Pop. Just put that on there for that. The next color I'm going to be using is Mystic Blue from Happy Cat. And I'm just going to go and alternate on every other segment. And the last color I'm going to be using is going to be Purple Twilight from Die Spin. All right, time to push it all through. Okay, so I put about a gallon of water through this guy, and now I'm ready to soak it in some hot water. So I've got this water here. It's mixed with a couple cups of soda ash, and it's about 130 degrees. And I'm gonna poke this guy in there and let it sit for an hour. All right, well, it's been an hour. Let's see what we got. Already looks like interesting stuff happened. All right, so there we go. So this is what we got. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and throw this in the wash, see what comes out. Okay, so here we have it out of the dryer. Looking pretty good. Definitely got some nice lines, nice and crisp. The bottom does tend to kind of blow out a little bit, but if you don't tell anybody, they won't really notice. But I definitely did like how the green kind of popped through. Can see it throughout the whole shirt. So it does have a little bit of a theme going on. And the back, like I said, I just wanted some random lines. And yeah, random lines. Looks pretty good though. I like it. But yeah, so if you liked it, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment down below if there's anything else you want to see in the future. But thanks for watching. But for now, Sledgehammer Tie-Dyes out.